Hey, Ace Nova. What's up? We are working on some new magical properties. Hey.
Sularan just subscribed with Prime.
Hello, hello. Are you still vacationing? Got some rude ass ads to open stream. Kind of rude ass ads is there? Rude ass. It's an ad for a rude ass. Alright, so we got dismantling, duplication, and expertise or action tier. Let's see. Let's see what these are looking like. Let's see what AI gave to us here. These implementations. A log of unmaking. That's pretty badass. So yeah, this one has dismantling. I guess, falls apart into far more materials than it should when taken apart. Look at that. So we'll need to expandable true. We'll need some way to know the value. Hey, Cuckoo. Oh, Celerin joins us finally. Hello, hello. Thank you for the sub. I was asking if you're still away and vacationing. Oh, I need to make icons for these. I forgot. Just driving back. Gotcha. So these are all the... It's like 2 versions of each. Oh, because the cursed one. Are they just the same? Looks like it. It's already started to pack the images. What the heck? Alright. What does dismantling look like? It does. What's new? Something like that. Alright, so that's dismantling. Oh, you got your court this week? Oh, damn. GL. GLHF. Except not the HF part. I mean, I guess you could. Alright, so this one is duplication. So this should be like pretty easy. Make something cool. Except I have no room. Yeah. Do it. This is not very creative, but these can kind of just be like placeholders for now, I guess. At the very least. I don't have many pixels to work with here. So in the upcoming major release, all the magical properties have like an icon. So I'm adding 3 new magical properties tonight. Or working on it. We're adding the dismantle one, the duplication one, and the action tier or expertise one. So that's what these icons are for. So yeah, here's duplication, here's dismantling, and then the cursed. This one's the cursed property, if there is a cursed property. Disable curse true. There is only a curse property for this one. Duplication enchant, how's that going to work? So basically when you use it, it's only for items that are used in crafts. And so when you use a duplication item in a craft, it leaves a copy of itself. So it uses it in the craft, and then it keeps one in your inventory. Sounds kind of broken now that I think about it. Since you can like moat it or exude it. Maybe you shouldn't be able to exude duplication. Because that could be like... I mean, lots of things are used in crafts. Like a bronze sword that's like fully like juiced out. It can be used in crafts, right? Might have to rethink this enchantment. Oh yeah, it doesn't consume it. Never mind. I don't know. Ignore me. Ignore everything I said about everything. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm already tired. I just started the stream. Expertise. What does expertise look like? Do you want me to play more EverQuest? I tried playing it off stream a little bit just to see if I could get like more into it. I don't think it's happening, unfortunately. I don't have enough like nostalgia for it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Thing I'm thinking of is you just get dupe enchant on all ingredients and just craft infinite on them. This what? Did the stream title not change? Why didn't that change? Thank you. Oh no. Thank you. I don't know why that didn't change. Something like that. I only have so many pixels. It's tough. Doesn't look that bad. You get out of play with the dude who said you should play EQ. I think it was Joe actually. No, I'm probably gonna go back to Ultima. I am still kind of like really itching for a MMO. The thing I'm thinking of is you just get dupe enchant on all ingredients and just craft infinite of them. So the magical property, the duplication, removes itself once it's used once. That's the other part of this. I'm gonna actually test that right now. Yeah, otherwise it's that definitely wouldn't work. Link. Okay, so dismantling, we need to put it in the uses. Item uses. Guild War 3? Yeah, I did hear about that. Guild War 3. Guild Wars 3. The modern evolution of the MMO. Should we look at this?
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land...
We can't just steal, like, the Game of Thrones aesthetic with this needlepoint thing.
One reason stands above all others. Our wonder. You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all.
Dun, 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 dun.
We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth...
Does this look like Guild Wars? Like, I'd never played Guild Wars. I feel like this is not...
We can promise.
Very Guild Wars-y.
Magic.
Looks more like Fable or something. Or, what's that one? Black Desert?
Stands above all our bound.
Does that seem very Guild Wars? Let's see. Has it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I never got into it, so I don't have any experience other than just like seeing like screenshots and stuff like that over the years and videos. Wasn't there like a cool like merchant or like a vendoring system in Guild Wars 2? Player economy. Relies on a unified global auction house rather than localized servers. It uses strict transaction tax and gold to gem conversion system to control inflation and balance player wealth. Single region-wide player-driven market centered around Black Lion Trading Company. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. Do they have a video? Where's their video that we can watch? Never mind then. We need dismantling to have an item display similar to how aptitude is displayed. What the heck? I keep choosing the wrong one. Okay, so duplication now. Duplicating worth. There we go. Okay, so it was made. This is now just a worth, not a duplication. So it removed the duplication off this, but it kept it. If we disassemble this, I lost one, I think. Yeah, I lost one in that. But here's that. Here's the both of those items here. So that seems to work. My classmate played Ultima Online and was selling stuff for real money. I remember being amazed about the idea. I never played it though. We were like 15, 16. Sure, I made 1,000 selling WoW stuff. And it was not pocket money, it was quite good. Yeah, I mean, some people really prospered during that time. Like the early MMOs, like people made like a lot of good money. What's this weird outline that I keep seeing? What the heck is that? It's like a weird kind of like artifact. I don't know if you guys can see it. I remember back I was like I was when I was playing Ultima Online or like any MMOs, I was playing always like a third party server or shard or whatever the case was. So like there wasn't any like real world market. And I never played like any of those games. Like I know D2 had like you could like actually make money on in Diablo 2. Diablo 3 launched with like the real world money auction house, and I actually did make some money off of that. I think I made like $100 or something like that. And then they removed the real world money trading stuff eventually. Yeah, it was like yeah, it was officially in like the client until they removed it. Yeah, and D2 was not officially supported, but like people still what's that one site called? D2. There's like a big marketplace. Can't remember the name of it. Oh, D2 JSP, yeah. That's the one. That's the one I'm thinking. Okay, duplication works. Let's look at expertise. Oh, there's one. Expertise. I think I'm gonna make a slight tweak to how fast you like pick stuff up based on the action. How do I do this? I'm gonna need to check everywhere where we do like a not gather, liquid, gather. Action use action here. Get item use bonus. That's the one. So we reduce the stamina based on that. These are all like so hard coded. It's actually this I want to look for. Okay, so let's just give this like a try here. So that was like, what was that, three resources versus 4. Yeah, so 3 versus 4. Then obviously stamina bonuses as well. I need a way to do this kind of like programmatically. Yeah, but I want to also make it like better somehow. I'm still trying to like wrap my head around like what I can do for this. Because I mean that's all that action tier does right now, right? It's basically more stuff. I mean, like in the case of the action tier also affects like the success rate, but that's generally like you're not failing like mining a lot. That's more for like magical components or like absorb, for example, checks like your skill versus 60 plus the action tier. It also affects rune chance, but that's not like that big of a deal. Just thinking how to make this a little bit better. The first thing I'm gonna do is just like nerf the all the checks. Make it so like the magical property is actually like worthwhile. That does seem to work. Does it give a higher chance of harvesting relic crops if you got them? I think it does actually. Let me check. I think it does affect the... Hey, Cheery. How's it going? It does, I believe. This is the loop. This is success. Get quality based on skill. Yes. So the drops are also impacted by your action tier. I forgot about that one. There's like other things too. I mean, there's checks all over the place for this, but see, like I don't know if any of these like will I break some of these now? Like were these balanced before? Who even knows? Sorry, drops for like from gathering, like mining or like chopping, butchering, stuff like that. Fishing, digging. Yeah, I could do that. I think I need to get it to go through each of these and make like I could add a tool for this actually to balance this. Help me balance it. Let me think of what I want. How do I want this to work? I mean, they're so unique in each of the cases here. It does also seem to impact skill gains. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, so that's the action tier also does that. Is that like in every case? It's gotta be, right? I might need to make some caffeines. Ye old caffeines. I think probably what I'll do for balancing this is just reduce Just gonna make, yeah, that's basically what I'm about to do. Basically, I'm going to just bump up everything by like however many points to make it so that the action tiers are like more impactful and to add more use for the magical property to be on things. We're supposed to be in our new friendly phase. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Skill checks. What skill action here checks are now? What skill? Most skill checks are now harder if they used action tier in some way. Okay, I'm gonna make a coffee. Be right back. Alrighty. Oh, I should have used 5.4. All right, so let's just go through. Each of these. Just add 10 to each. So I think I could tweak this a little bit too. Or just leave it. think I'll leave all the quality stuff. Probably. Hey, Chili Will. How's it going? Would be a bad idea if we have like AI that can read the game code rather than maintaining wiki for... Yeah. I mean, you don't really need AI for that. We could just create like a system for that, but that system will be in the game at some point. It's a pretty small game, yeah. Very small game. Probably one of the smallest that I've ever seen. Pong? It's under Pong for sure. Oh. Yeah. That makes more sense. It's not Dwarf Fortress, then it's small. True. Dwarf Fortress still has 700 players. That's pretty healthy. I don't know if there's been any really big updates as of late. That's pretty consistent. Oh no, we're trending down. Help. It's a dead game. I'm gonna do 5. Where do we do the loop? Oh wait, I don't think we do a loop in digging, right? Yeah. We should. We should do a loop in digging. Yeah, I mean, if Wayward was real time and was not like grid based, we would have made a lot of money, a lot more money. We'd have had a lot more players. But I wanted to make a roguelike, a traditional roguelike. And if you look at the performance of traditional roguelikes, it's not great. Except for a very few exceptions. Like Dwarf Fortress, for example. Risk of Rain is not a traditional roguelike. Yeah, roguelike, like a traditional roguelike, like if like anything that is on this list. When I say traditional roguelike, I mean like it is it's not that. It's permadeath, procedural generation, turn-based combat, like all these things. A lot of these are not. Wait. Approaching affinity. No, that is actually. This Trial Survivors is not, should not be in here. Am I in the traditional roguelike category? What is happening? This should not be in here. So this genre is already like ruined and useless now. This used to just be traditional roguelikes. And now I guess it's not. Rip. What's the point of even having this like tag? Yeah, like none of these are traditional roguelikes. Okay, cool. Yeah. There's like we call it the Berlin interpretation. When I say traditional roguelike, it's basically this interpretation, or is that, I guess that's like the best page for it. So random environment generation, permadeath, turn-based, grid-based, non-modal, complexity, resource management, hack and slash, exploration and discovery, single player character, monsters are similar to players, tactical challenge, ASCII display. Wayward does not have that one. Dungeons, Wayward does not have that one. Numbers. No, I mean Wayward is definitely, just because Wayward doesn't have like two of the things, it's still like pretty, I would say Wayward is still very much a traditional roguelike. I don't know, if we look at that list or the Steam thing, we go to like top sellers, it's like Caves of Cud is like, it is very much a traditional roguelike. It is, they have made a lot of money, and I wouldn't call it like necessarily mainstream, but like it's like very well known, even like outside of like the roguelike space. I mean, just look at, based on like the reviews, it has 10K reviews. It has done very, very well for itself. Tome is fairly popular too. How's Ellen doing? Man, that's way better than I thought it was. We got things like Dungeons of Dreadmore. Cheaper to Hell's up there. Backpack Dungeon, which is definitely not a roguelike. We got the actual rogue. Serve, refine. Ooh, refine is heavy. It's that. Wow, that is crazy. Skill check. How does it even do that? Item skill, get item skill use. Probably don't even want to increase that, but I will. Yeah, I think when Wayward is out of early access, we'll get a lot of like free marketing from that, because it's like a game that has been in early access forever, and just by the nature of that, like a game that has been in early access for like over a decade finally comes out of early access. Games like that always like get a lot of free publicity, but also when we do that, I'm gonna spend a lot of money on marketing. We've never really spent that much money on marketing, but I'm gonna spend a lot. We're gonna treat it as like a second launch of the game. Yeah, I mean, like Wayward could have blew up, right? It's kind of just like a luck thing. There's games that just like blow up out of nowhere. And some games blow up out of nowhere and they've been out for like a decade, right? Like sometimes that happens too. But it's yeah, there is definitely a luck component. I mean, I don't think even that's the problem, Chili Will. All the crap and garbage games, like nobody buy no those like don't compete with like good games. The problem is that there's so many good games being made. It's not that there's so many bad games being made, it's that there's so many good games being made nowadays because the making games is easier than ever. And there's more people making games than ever. So there's more good games being made more than ever as well. And not only that, not only is there so many good games being made and put out to the point where like nobody can play like all the good if you really love indie games, there's like no way that you're gonna play like all the cool indie games that you want to play. But there's also games that have such a huge tail that last forever, like your Rim Worlds and your Factorios, like all these games that you can play for thousands of hours that you're also competing with, right? You're not just competing with new games, you're competing with the old games that like basically last forever and are like always being played by thousands and thousands of players. Is this being used? Ah. Actually, I think I'll leave that then. Competing with games that are trying to be the only game you play. Fortnite, Roblox, yeah. So I think I did the 3 resource loops here. So we increase this. We increase that. Lumina. Did I already say that? Did I say hi? I might have forgot to say hi. Flash games. I mean, Flash games were still hard to make. There was just like a lot of low effort Flash games, I think. ×3 materials when dismantled. Nice. As somebody who made a Flash game or two, compared to like the tools that are available nowadays to make games, it was extremely difficult to make Flash. The tools, Flash. Was it just called Flash? I'm trying to remember like the program. It was just called Adobe Flash, where like you made like the things, right? Yeah, it was just called Flash. Flash games have moved from the web in Flash to Steam and Unity. Now Godot, yeah. Or Unreal Engine. Or Game Maker. Not so much these days anymore, but that was a big one. Still 4. And that's 2 now. So that's shows you the difference between those now. It's like subtle, but ads will become standard in free Steam games. Is that a thing? Is there any ads in like Steam games? I don't think I've ever seen that. Like when you think about like phone app games, like phone games that are free, like those are just like packed full of ads. I don't think I've seen that on Steam, right? Like that's not a thing. It could like easily be. It could easily be a thing. It just never has been. Steam said what? Steam, I don't think so. Where are you reading that? I don't even know how to search for that. Well, the AI disclosure, that's up to the developers. Steam doesn't force developers to disclose AI usage. Hey, just Zophie, how's it going? Are you allowed to put ads in your free Steam game? Valve explicitly prohibits games that require players to watch, click, or engage with ads to play, progress, or earn in-game rewards. Could be a thing. Steam does not contain any paid advertising nor advertising models supported in games distributed on Steam. Look at that. Chili Will was right. Goes good. So that was a new guideline? Interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chili Will was mentioning that. Used in craft. I guess this should be called like crafting duplication or something. I'll refactor that. No, that's all I do too, is I just vibe code. You caught me. I don't know if this would be vibe code. I don't think I vibe code. I do use AI though. No, what I'm doing with Wayward is definitely not vibe coding, because I sometimes vibe code and I don't check the code at all. I have for Wayward, what I'm doing right now, I check the code, so this is definitely not vibe. I think for vibe coding, you'd have to not look at the code. I think that's like I think that's my like rule for like what is or what isn't vibe coding. Hey, Single Bane. Sorry I missed you. The web version of Wayward? I believe it was 2011. The first alpha. Yeah, this was the first developer log. March 10th, 2011. Should we watch this? Do I talk in this one?
Hello YouTube.
Oh god. No, we're not gonna watch that.
This is my first video where I've actually...
Oh god. That is embarrassing. Hello YouTube. Welcome to my video game.
taking... using red as...
This was Wayward. I was building this in like PHP or something like that. Wait, what was in my tabs there? Let's see what was in my tabs.
Hello YouTube.
Don't.
YouTube, this...
Trying to see.
This is my first video where I've actually... kind of like a play...
We have screen record, xvid, Kopi's media development, Cam Studio support, Cam Studio failed, YouTube tab. I don't know what. This must be like for the screen recording I'm doing or something. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, so that was the start. That was the start of Wayward. Yeah, just re-release that video when Wayward goes out of early access. I'll do a parody of that video. Hello, YouTube. Wayward's now out of early access. Oh, yeah, so when was that? Let's see. That would have been Wayward Alpha. Let's see, like when the first alpha, the first like released version of it was this one. So this was that same year, 2011, and that's what it looked like. And I have played that before, but yeah, this the free one here. Hey, Ratha. Yeah, but the 1.9.4 came out actually even after the Steam version was released. So if we go to like what would we search, like beta Wayward. So this one came out. This one came out. Oh, this one actually came out after the Steam version as well. So it must have been 1.9.2. Yeah. So this was the last one before the Steam version came out. Wait, when was that? 2014, August 30th. Video starts off with a voice crack. Does it actually? I don't know if it's a voice crack. It might be though. I mean, I mean, how old was I in 2011? I wasn't like pubescent. I was like an adult. I was a full adult. I was like mid-20s. I don't know if I'm having voice cracks. I might have though. I don't know. Yeah. That might have. I mean, that's just probably. I don't know. I mean, I still get like anxiety, like I don't get anxiety like streaming, but if I have to record something with my voice, I have to do it like 18 times, like over and over again. Like when I do when I used to do like tutorials and stuff like that, like I'd have to like re-record like so many times. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Like I have no problem streaming and like talking and just like I think it's because I feel weird reading a script while like doing a video. It like comes off like really weird when I like listen back to it. So I think what's the latest one that I did? The starter quest one. Today I thought I would do a new beginner. Hey everybody. So today I thought I would do a new beginner's guide video for Wayward, considering the last one I did is over 2 years old at this point. And a lot of the beginning of the game has changed and the UI is pretty different as well. I think I'll walk through the starter quest, but during my playthrough I'll probably also provide some tips that aren't included as I think so. This one, I think I just like, this one was the thing where I was like, okay, I'm done like reading from a script and like trying to do these videos. I'm just gonna like wing it. And I think this was like the first time I like winged it. So yeah, let's just and it like came up. I did this exactly like I would do like a stream, and it like I didn't have to re-record it like a bunch of times. I just kind of like went off the cuff. Sure. And it went like way better. Found a rabbit. before that, if we go to like, I don't know. Hey everybody. So today I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide video because all the other videos available on. Yeah, so this one I'm reading from a script, which makes it a little bit more difficult and sometimes a lot at some point, but you can always hear here. And I remember having to re-record that like 1,000 times for no reason. Hello, YouTube. That's why your that's why your YouTube channel is dead. Wow. So unprofessional. At least it's not the hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Add a new dismantling magical property that allows extra dismantling resources. Expertise. Magical property that adds bonus action. Here's 2 items. Added a new duplication magical property that keeps a copy of the item when used in a craft. Gonna give me a complex. I'm over it. I'm over complexes. What's going on? Whoa, what is this resolution? Whoa, what the hell? What is happening? What is it? What am I looking at? Oh, well, I'm supposed to make the thing that it wants, right? Oh no. There's stuff in the way. How am I supposed to see? There's something here, but I don't know what it is. Ah, no. I accidentally clicked the thing. Full screen. Oh yeah, that would work. Okay. I get it though. That is interesting. How is this happening? These are okay, they're how are we dragging groups of them? This is really interesting. Do we know? I want to see like a breakdown on this. Wait, you saw this video when you in my from my video somehow? Yeah, I want to see why this is a feature. Is this like a feature? I'm trying to think of like the feature that's happening here that allows you to drag captions. Why would you need to drag captions? I want like a breakdown video of that, how that's working, or why that's working. Oh yeah, I saw that Doom thing. What was the Doom thing? Is that the same kind of thing? I made Flappy Bird into a playable YouTube video. Okay, well this is like a whole rabbit hole.
This video isn't a normal video. It's actually a game. More specifically, it's the Flappy Bird game, and you get to control the bird. Yes, seriously. Here's how it works. Before we dive into the tutorial, bird. Choose set to easy. If you would like to play the game on ready, here we go.
I didn't listen to anything.
Next, click on settings, go to subtitles, click click on Options and set background opacity to 0%. If you would like to customize your bird, go to Settings again, click on Subtitles, go to Options, and click on Font Color. Choose a color that you like for your bird. Once you're done customizing, click and drag your bird to the left of this line. As the game progresses, all you have to do is hold down the bird while you move around your cursor. The default difficulty is currently set to Easy. If you would like to play the game on medium difficulty, set the playback speed to
I guess you can
1.5,
drag
and if you
captions
like
for
to
some
play on
reason.
hard mode, set the playback speed to 2. As you play the game, keep a mental count of how many pipes
Well, how does it? It's not, I mean, that's... Okay, how's... Okay, now... Oh, it's using, okay, I know how this one is done. Okay, so it's using the same, caption trick with the sprites, but I'm using WASD. This is like a feature for, yeah, you can see it here. It's like 3D videos. And so we're on Rails. How am I shooting, though? Wait, was I shooting, or was that, did that happen automatically? Okay. Or, but, wait. Okay. Okay, or just, it's just like on Rails, I guess. It's taking it. No, you don't need to. I just tested that. There's no programming that can be done here, so it's like no matter what, it's just. Oh, the other that pizzeria thing had programming in it, right? Like this has programming in it somehow, because it knows what you make, or does it? Lettuce burger. Yeah, like I don't understand. Yeah, it's not like there's no actual checks here. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, I think we understand how this all works now. So it seems like you can move the captions and stuff like that though, programmatically. But yeah, you can't like detect them. The video can't like detect where captions are. I get it. It's a YouTube version of Gaslight. Exactly. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my first video. I would love if you watched my video on my new video game called Wayward. Mom, be quiet. Mom, I'm trying to record a video. I'll do the dishes later. Set a memory now. My family had one of those Macs that was just like the monitor itself was the PC. You're talking about an iMac. Like the colored ones, right? Like did you have what's the green one called? Or no, it's not iMac, it's what is it? No, what's it called? This thing. Were they called iMacs? Yeah, they're yeah, iMacs. Yeah. I was right. Oh yeah, that was Power Mac? No. eMac. Was it like this? That's the one I was thinking of before, eMac. Yeah, I want to see this Minecraft video. Is it Lost Media? Hell yeah. What are those going for nowadays? What is it called again? Yeah. Oh, that's not a 2. That's a 1. What? I never uploaded it. I got caught 5 minutes into the recording. Oh, now it's even more lost media. It's even more rare. It was never uploaded at all. Okay, what are we doing nowadays? Oh yeah, I need to fix that issue where it spans stuff. Yeah, why is this in here? Did I do that or did AI do that? I'll be the judge of that. Disgusting. Wish I could remember the YouTube channel I made with my friends back then so I could check if we ever did upload anything. I don't know if I have like any lost media. I once deleted a folder and I was like, it was like full of stuff. Like documents and like stuff, but like I never remembered a single thing that was ever in it. So like I was panicking at the time. It's like, well, what was in there? Like it was full of like stuff I wrote and like files and like downloads and like a bunch of stuff, and like I never missed a single thing from it because like I don't know. I think that's the only instance I can think of like that I actually lost anything. I clearly don't have lost media. I don't create anything. All the stories I wrote growing up. Yeah, I still have like all that stuff of mine. I have like huge stack of like childhood drawings and like video game ideas and stuff, like maps and all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't think I've like lost anything I can think of besides that like one folder that I can't think of a single thing that was in it. Hundreds of them in all sorts of spiral notebooks. Yeah, it was like it's kind of like a similar thing. It's like my daughter has like a bunch of like school projects and like art things, and like just like colored things. Like it was a huge, she's only 7 years old, and it's like it was like a giant massive tote full of stuff, and it was like overflowing, and it's like we can't, this is gonna be a problem if we keep like this much stuff, right? It's like, so what do we throw away? Like, so we like went through it, and it's like if it like has a memory, or it's like good, or like we remember it, or like she remembers it, and like we threw like most of it out. We took like pictures of everything. It's also like I had a bunch, like I went to art school, and like I had hundreds of pieces of art, and it's like, and I still have some of them, but it's like I did the same thing. We did like took pictures of them and threw them out. It's like, I don't know. It's a tough thing. Will I ever want them again? Will she ever want them again? Like, I don't know. It's like I have a box, under the stairs of like all my childhood toys. And it's like, if I'm honest, I don't like really need like all my Ninja Turtles and stuff. Like I look at it maybe like once every like decade. I don't know. Stuff. Just stuff. I think I mean, I have an issue with this. I have an issue with things. Right? But it's like, if I had to say, like, most of this stuff is just stuff. But like this thing is like, that's more than just stuff. Like there's certain ones in here that are like more than just like a thing to me. So I've been kind of thinking about like I don't know. I think I brought this up on stream last time. I've been thinking of like getting rid of everything that's like under $15 of worth, because like I want to do like this whole library thing, but there's just too many games, unfortunately. And I have limited space. Yeah, it's not about expensive necessarily, but it's like if it's under $15, it's like a sports game or like a super popular game that like you can probably get elsewhere. Yeah, it's not necessarily like an expense thing. I kind of just use that as a metric for like if the game is like good or not, because if it's less than $15, it's probably not a very good game. I can't think of a single game that is like, I don't know, like what, like name some Super Nintendo games that are like there's not going to be like a Super Nintendo game that like, oh, this is from my childhood and I love it, and there's not a single one of those that will be under like $15 probably, or like Nintendo games. And it's like, if there is, so say like, okay, like the first like Super Mario, right? That's my like that's this one isn't my childhood copy, but let's just say it was Super Mario. Why did I say Super Nintendo? Okay, well that's a bad example. The loose price is how is the loose price $23? Oh, because it's not the Duck Hunt version. There we go. So this, I guess this would be an example. Say I had like a childhood copy of Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. It would technically fall under my like $15 threshold. I guess it's not like a strict rule. I guess like I would go through my games and like take out all the $15 ones and then just make sure like these aren't like childhood copies. But like, I don't know, even if I had a childhood copy of this, I mean, there's so many ways to play this game. There's a better version of this on Super Nintendo, like Super Mario All-Stars, for example. Like, do I really need my childhood copy of this? I don't know. At least 35 bucks, yeah. Yeah. Chrono Trigger's at least 35 bucks probably. When I've wanted to play childhood games again, I just find a place to download them and then play them for 5 minutes. It takes to be like, wow, old games sucked ass, and then promptly forget about them again. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like, it is still just stuff like you can like this is not the only way to play this game, right? Like this price is, it's just like it's just like a collector price, right? Like this game isn't rare. You can put into search Google right now and put Chrono Trigger ROM and play the game. You can actually probably even play it in browser, because it's probably like available like that too. The only reason this price exists is because people collect it, right? And it really is just stuff. But I mean, at the same time, like if I had a childhood copy of Chrono Trigger, I mean, I would be pretty. I don't think at this point, I don't think I would be able to let it go. I don't know. If my games were selling for 200 a pop, I'd let them go. Yeah, okay, that's another thing too. It's like if I needed the money. If I needed the money. Yeah, I mean I would sell them. Maybe not all of them. That's the thing too. It's like, if you think about it, it's like, what does a childhood copy of something like really mean? It's like, oh, this was mine, but like, I've gotten better with this like over the last few years. I think it's like I sell stuff all the time now, right? Because I mean, it started with the eBay stuff. It's like I just buy stuff and then like sell it right away. And like I used to think like, oh, I'm not gonna sell this. I'll probably use this again in 5 years, or like down the road. Sometimes I would have, sometimes I won't. But it's like, if I sell it now, then I can just rebuy it. Why do I need to keep the thing and store it for 5 years, right? So I've gotten better with that. Instead of like storing the stuff, I'll sell it and then just rebuy it down the road if I have to. Because it's like you can get the most money out of something like the closer to the time you bought it in, right? Like say if I bought like what's like an example? We just sold we just sold a food processor. I sold it for $300. We bought it for $500. That's actually, this is a bad example because we've been sitting on that one for like a very long time. But it's like, we didn't really use the food processor a lot, and it's like, yeah, like maybe I would use it again, but it's like, if I need it down the road, then we'll just buy a new one. I guess, I don't know. That was a bad example. I'm trying to think of something like better. Oh, okay. This is a good example. I bought a special gun for doing my ceilings when I did the basement renos, and it's like, oh, I might use this thing again, but it's like, I'll just buy it again in like 10 years instead of storing this big piece of equipment. And because I have the box and because it's like new and it's like the latest model, I can like sell it for way more, right? Like right now instead of like waiting. That's a better example. Of having my copy of games from years ago because I tended to keep them in good condition. If I had to sell them, I don't think I'd feel a huge loss. Yeah. I'm getting slowly better at that stuff. I think it's because I grew up like fairly poor-ish. So I have like a very I have like that gave me like the mentality of like hoarding. It gave me like plus stats, like it gave me a hoarding perk. It like buffed my hoarding tendencies, that stat. But I've been trying to get better recently. Good mindset to have, especially on live service game with limited storage. Turn your valuables to currency that doesn't take space. Just buy it when you do need it. Yeah. And it's like I've sold some like I like feel bad for like a second, and then I don't. Like what's an example? It's like some of this stuff that I've sold, like the Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, like sealed for $270. Manhunt 2 twice. I had 2 copies of this, $240 each. Like there's some like really rare stuff here that I'm selling. And it's like this is like these are like my things, right? Like they're stuff that I bought and like collected. And I don't know, but it's still just stuff. I don't know. I don't have like I don't have attachments to these things, I guess. They're just like pieces, they're just like pieces of money. They're like things that have like a price on them. They don't have any attachment other than except for like the monetary value that they command, essentially. Okay, let me fix this thing. I guess like I guess the reason why I feel like a little bit bad is because like I could hold them longer and maybe they'll be worth more in the future. Like maybe like that man, like it'd be kind of interesting, like those manhunts. I feel like those are already, yeah, like I sold them for 240 like about like maybe a year ago, and like they're already like $40 more. So like I kind of feel bad for that, but at the same time I bought those for $1 each, so it's like my ROI is already like fairly high on those. But again, that kind of feeds into like my hoarding tendencies. It's like this stuff might all like appreciate in value. So should I just keep everything forever? I don't know. All right, Ace Nova. Those expensive games, where are all the copies? Didn't they? Well, lots of those games that I showed off just a second ago, those were sealed copies. So like, sure, there's lots of those games out there, but most of them are in the hands of collectors, and or they're not like sealed. Like sealed is like a whole other situation for games. My Steam inventory is my Steam wallet. When I want to purchase games, I sell CS:GO cases. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do too. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, we brought up like Chrono Trigger before. Like Chrono Trigger is not like a rare game. Like there's millions of I don't actually know. Let's see if we know how many copies of Chrono Trigger exist. Production. Sales. Chrono Trigger sales. $5 million copies across all platforms, including the original SNES, PlayStation ports, Nintendo DS, PC, Steam, and mobile. Original 1995 launch, sold over 2 million copies in Japan alone. $2 million in Japan alone. I think it's safe to say there is probably like, I don't know, we'll just say like 1 million. And it's like still such a high price. It's because like there's like 1 million collectors, right? And they own them all. And it's a really good game. It's like a beloved game. I don't know. Prices of things are weird. I mean, that's pretty much what's happening, Cuckoo. When collectors own all of the, like the entire supply of the game, I mean, then it's just going to go up and up and up. And that's what's been happening. Okay, so what was the... Which companies will start re-releasing old stuff? Games, consoles, even phones or cars. I mean, they do re-release the things. It doesn't seem to really impact the originals too much, though. It does to like a small amount, but... And there's also, you know, companies like Analog, for example, that like re-release like hardware compatible stuff for like old games, but they should. I mean, they should. If they like money, Nintendo likes money. If they like money, like they would make so much money by re-releasing the game, the original Game Boy. I mean, how much money did they make off of like the SNES and NES Mini? Although I think the Mini market dropped off a lot. Because that was like a big thing for a while, and then I think people got burnt out of that. But I wouldn't make it like a mini console. I would make it like actually compatible with like real games and stuff. What is it doing? What have you done? What is happening there? Undo that. Keep that. Keep. 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 Load reference. I don't think that's where I want that. I made the sale. Speaking of selling games. I sold Clive Barker's Jericho for the PC sealed. $22. Hell yeah. Okay, so we have three items that still can only gain 4 magical properties. Steam counts as a success? What? What is that in reference to? Okay, Steam counts as a success. Made money. Thus, you're winning now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still confused. Speaking of eBay, I need to open my Death Adder Mini V2 replacement I got for way too much on eBay and make sure they didn't sell me a rock. That might be prudent. Old instructional scroll, old educational scroll, message in a bottle. Let's see if AI can help me with this. I asked it about like ideas at some point. Okay, yeah, this was the chat. Switching models mid-session resets the prompt cache and may increase cost, but probably not as much as if I'm using like Opus. Probably. Most items in the game can now get at least 5 magical properties. There's still 3 items that can only get 4, including can you think of a new magical property that we can add for these kind of items? It doesn't have to be just for these items. It could be more generalized. Come up with as many ideas as you can. See what it's got. Would one of these work? Salvaging, rebirth. Rebirth would work for them. Sacrifice would also work with them. Rebirth and sacrifice. I just don't know how to make sacrifice like work. I don't think it really understood what I was after. More generalized ideas that could apply to hundreds of items, not just these 3 in specific. It's talking about reducing delay on stuff. Disassembly. These are too generic now. Okay, let's think about rebirth. Returns a brand new adjacent item when consumed, used, damaged, destroyed, crafted. I don't know how to not make that kind of dumb. Do we base it on like some kind of category? Group? Maybe it can show up on group items. Do we have to have group on items? No. But like pretty much every item has a group. Such a weird mechanic. I don't know if I want to even do it actually. It's weird that like, okay, you're gonna use I don't know, old instructional scroll. You're gonna use an old instructional scroll and then just suddenly in your pack you just get an ornate blue book out of it. It's like a weird mechanic. I'm trying to think of like something else that we could do with kind of a similar thing, but like not as weird as that. Something when we use the item, something magical happens. Might have to come back to that. See if there's any new bugs. I think there was a couple. Oh, I meant to reply to that. Let me reply to that now. Makes more sense if it's flipped. It's an old magical book that you tear a page from. Yeah. Sorry, smoke has my eyes burning. Yeah. We, I don't know if you're here before, but last week we were the worst in the world. Being outside was a equivalent of smoking like 15 cigarettes or something like that. It's been good and bad. Like it kind of comes and goes. What is it right now for us? So right now it's we're out of the purple. It looks like the wind is like pushing it that way, but we have like our own issues going on right now, looks like. But yeah, it's going crazy over here. South of the border. That is like lagging my computer. Oh. It crashed my browser. What? Is this an ARG? I found the ARG. Turn off like some of these things, I guess. There we go. Yeah, and there's like some huge fires too. These are like super huge fires. Like what, how many hectares is this? I don't know if it shows the hectares here. Yeah, 86 square kilometers is this one. And California is not burning, right? For once, California is not on fire. Oh my god. Turn off more things for the page crashes again. It's still kind of broken. Let's reload it again. Yeah, I think it's just because, well, I mean, I remember it loading. I don't remember it being so broken. Like it's just broken. I don't know, even with all the stuff off. Oh, there we go. Okay, anyways. Let's look at some more bugs here. I have a curse potency type item. Sometimes some item tooltips disappear. Also, some numbers are not intuitive. I can make water increase my hunger, but not seeds, for example. In the case of this milk thistle, I would expect -2, minus +1 food, drink rage reduced from +1 to +4. So I'd expect all potency modifiers to move the corresponding food, water, stamina, health. Let's see. Yeah, the cursed potency might be broken. Oh, did I mess up on the duplication thing? Duplication. Oh, because I renamed it to crafting. Let me open this folder. Hello? It won't let me open from there. Do it manually. There we go. Back to the matter at hand here. Okay, let's see the difference between like cursed and not cursed. Oh yeah, some stuff is like missing here. It's like a normal apple. Looks like if it goes under, it doesn't show. Dilution Not showing some stats correctly. That's all I need to know. I don't like long board games. And they laughed. I told them that. Like probably like 25% of the way through. And they're like, "Oh, like why are you here?" This is the longest board game. And I'm like, "Yeah, but like now all the other board games won't seem as long in comparison to this." Yeah, it was alright. It was fun. It reminded me of well, I think I said I already said that in Discord. It made me feel like a teenager again or something like that. Yeah, I mean it was like fun. We lost steam after we ate pizza though. I went all in. Okay, so somebody was winning. They're at like 7 points. You need 10 points to win. It's kind of like Catan in that way. They were like winning. So I sent all of my fleet after them to like destroy them. But they ended up still winning anyways. I just made it take like 2 hours longer. If I would have just left if I would have just left them alone, the game would have ended like 2 hours earlier. But basically I made the game take longer and they won anyways, so I really shot myself in the foot there. Yeah, so we got there at like 11 and we stayed until 11. Kinda. Not really. I think it was just like me, like everybody, because like I was like a super like turtley kind of race, so I had like a lot of I had a lot of ships that I was just like turtling and like defending my own stuff. So like I was able to like nobody else was able to do kind of what I did. I was like super set up for it. I think once a board game gets that to that level, it like shouldn't be a board game. if the most common thing that you say is like, oh shit, I forgot to do this, or oh shit, I could have done this, like if you just say that like every like minute, I feel like it's too complex to be a board game. It would actually be better as just like a video game. But at that same time, it's like, well, then it would probably be like a completely different thing anyways, right? It would just be like a 4X game, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything like that for Twilight Imperium. I was actually using AI a lot. I was like, oh, like what's the next thing that I should like? What's my next tech upgrade that I should get based on like what I want to do, what I want to accomplish out of this? And I told it like, oh, I just want to like basically like kind of like sit back and like not think as much about things. So that's why I was like a very turtley defensive like race. It was making a lot of my decisions for me, just because there's just too much like as a new player. Sorry, Joe, I missed your Steam link here. Machine Party. This looks really cool. Narrated with tabletop fashion. I mean, that would be a very long video, but yeah, the art is really nice in it. Hey, Dolly Epic Burger. Yeah, unfortunately it's Friendslav. That was gonna be my other thing that I was gonna say. Oh, 10:30. It's my bedtime. I think this will still hurt me though if I eat this. Duplicate. So this should hurt my stamina and health if I eat this. It did. What was the other thing that was said about this? I think I'm realizing that haters of Friend Swap don't have groups. How many Friend Swap games have you played, Retha? Friend Swap roguelike. The circle closes. No, Helldivers is not Friend Swap. DRG is not Friend Swap. Hey, Tagion. Yeah, long time no see. What's going on? Where have you been? It gets to a negative value shown in the tooltip. It appears blank. So for an apple that has dilution, first health and stamina are blank. Oh, wait, that's health and hunger? What the heck, Lumina? Doesn't Friend Swap just mean no, doesn't just mean multiplayer. It means that it's like 4 people. It's 2 to 4 people. Co-op or non-co-op. I saw you played Slay the Spire. I was quite sad not being there to roast your choices. I was super, super tired when I played Slay the Spire. Like, the most tired I've like ever been on stream probably. I should play that when I'm not so sleepy. I do need to go back to Loot Bound though, now that I got a proper key for it. Which is kind of like an alternate version of Slay the Spire. It's only when not expanded, of course. We expand the tooltips. Proper values are shown. Do have a copy of Peak, and I did add Pratfall to my wish list, along with Murky Divers, Kletka, Lethal Company, and such. But I don't have a group that I'd play those with. Yeah. But Slay the Spire 2 and having fun with it. Yeah, maybe I should just play that instead. The issue is I have Slay the Spire and I don't have that game, and I thought I should probably play the original, but I don't know if that's necessary. Yeah, that's how I do it. Kind of getting frustrated with games that want you to break them to win. More dank games. This The voice. It's almost like racist a little bit. Yeah, this is some Frutiger Arrow kind of stuff. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna add that to my wish list. Broken reality. I always wanted it to be a MSN icon. Oh my god, it is. That is totally the reference. This is like mid-era Sonic vibes. This is like Dreamcast's shit. Oh my god. You don't like this aesthetic? I don't know, it's kind of a vibe. Yeah, 100K, that's crazy, 100K wish list. MSN Messenger Poker, yeah. It's not a chat app. You raise dolphins. Were you not paying attention? You're an MSN Messenger icon. You race dolphins. Come on. That did fix it. Nice. Yeah, that just straight up fixed it. I don't see any issues. Yeah, that's a good point. Bots can wishlist things. They're probably not wishlisting Frutiger Space. Probably. I don't think I remember ICQ games. Let's see. No, I don't think I ever did that. I don't think I played any ICQ games. Oh, really? I should probably run tests for that then. Node run agent tests. I don't know. Tests? I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one. It was on the... Where did I see it? I think it was on the front page, wasn't it? Mistfall Hunter. I've also heard of this one. Sorry, I'm skipping around because I want to finish this before leaving. Agent test, that's what it is. With it. I thought it's no or NPX run, right? I think we got there, maybe. How do I not remember how to do this? NPM. Okay, there we go. Why did I think it was NPX? I don't think I did. I just think I typoed NPM. Actually, this is gonna fail because the build has been failing. I'm not sure what this is gonna fail on though. Okay, so it failed on that test that it just made. Alright, so I'm going to not... I'm just going to remove those. Alright, guys, I am going to take off now. Thank you for hanging out. Lumina, Ratha, Cuckoo, Tachyon, Joe. Cheery. I think I got them all. We need a gameplay trailer. Do we have gameplay trailers?
As the strings of fate tremble, guild hunters awaken once more.
This is kind of not a gameplay trailer yet, either.
Gilden mist gathers. Guild blood pulses. Calling forth the fearless.
Elden Ring ass monsters.
In the hunt for hallowed riches, the greatest threat may not be monsters.
Maybe it's like that. There's no HUD in the game. Can you imagine?
The fallen forfeit.
I mean, the screenshots don't show anything. Aren't you? You're not allowed to do this, right? Like, Steam says that you definitely shouldn't do stuff like this. This is not allowed, for sure. Let's see what the actual screenshots look like. Where's the community? There we go. Yeah, that's a lot more. Oh wow, okay. Toss. I gotta be careful here, I guess, maybe. Oops. This is a PG stream. Yeah, I know. True. All right. That's it. It's over.